Let's do it. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was, like no one ever was. Catch 'em is my real test. To train them is my cause. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe, OMI, everything update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, smash the super thanks button down below, super chats as well. I almost didn't even go live today. I just had a not a good couple days with just being sick, and stupidly streamed for like 5 hours last night because it was my birthday, and that is why I did that. So today we are not going to go for too long. We're only going to go for like an hour, maybe even less. I'll do like 30-40 minutes of my own content, and then I will answer everyone's questions thereafter. Let's take a look at how OMI's doing today. Down about 8% to 0005488. I don't know if it's 00055, but a bit below that. We actually went down to 0005430. I was like, okay, well, Chavez didn't. I know you said we could eventually go down to the 00005s. Can we go below that? Yes, we absolutely can. It was not too long ago, the other day, that we were at 0005108. And that was the low from the other day. But if you just move past that a bit, past the last week, 10 days, you see down, we were really trading down there in the 0003s, I think down to like 00029. We had actually gone down to like 0002, like 4, and we had wicked down there and then got up. Fatu Everything, happy birthday. Thank you. It was yesterday was a good birthday day. Was able to get a couple of things. Food wise and medicine wise to make me feel a little bit better. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I took some NyQuil before, and then I had a cinnamon coffee before, and then now it's the upper and the downer, and yeah, I'm not feeling so hot. But the show must go on. So like I said, if we do break down below the 00051, the two other supports we had between that and the I can't even get it. It was like 00043 and 41. Those two little things right there. After that. So we'll see if we go down there or not. Bitcoin's having a really good day. We are actually almost at like 108 before. We're at like 107, 107.8. So we're really, really close to 108. Ethereum had gone over 4K before for a little bit. It didn't go crazy. That's just where it went. This does come off of the news. We have a couple of things that went on the last few days. I'll go and read them to you real quick, and then I'll get into the other stuff. Get into the title, as long as I can freaking... I can never tell where these are. Messages are a lot. So the last couple of days, we had Riot Platforms acquired 5,117 Bitcoin for $510 million, an average price of $99,669 per Bitcoin. Daily active users in crypto hit a record high of 18.7 million in December, up from 7.7 million in early 2024. BitGlobal sues Coinbase for unfairly delisting WBTC. And NASDAQ adds MicroStrategy to the index, which would be great for them. Digital asset investment products saw a continuation of inflows last week, totaling $3.2 billion, the 10th consecutive week with inflows this year so far, now totaling an astonishing $44.5 billion. Jesus. Bitcoin saw inflows totaling $2 billion, while Ethereum saw its 7th consecutive week of inflows of $1 billion. MicroStrategy has acquired another 15,350 Bitcoin for $1.5 billion at $100,386 per Bitcoin. MicroStrategy now holds $439,000 worth of Bitcoin, acquired for $27.1 billion at $61,725 per Bitcoin. Almost doubled from there. Athena rolls out stablecoin backed by BlackRock's BUIDL token. Ripple is going to launch RLUSD on Tuesday, monthly attestations to follow. Bitcoin had reached the all-time high yesterday and today. FTX will now allow bankruptcy payments with stablecoins via BitGo and Kraken exchanges. FTX also announced effective date and record date of January 3rd, 2025, for its Chapter 11 plan of reorganization. Now, monthly volume of cryptocurrency trading in euros has increased multiplied by 2x year to date, outpacing KRW, Japanese yen, and Canadian doll hair. Canadian doll hair, I don't think that's going to do very well over the next couple weeks, because Freeland resigns 2 hours before the full budget was to be presented. Then the replacement resigns and refuses to take the helm. The Trudeau regime does seem to be going down. That was Canada's finance minister, or was Canada's finance minister, and the other guy that was supposed to replace her stepped down. So this is just absolutely bananas. A lot of stuff coming out of Canada. They seem to be kind of hecked. Let's move on here. Where was I the last couple days? Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far. Sorry. What do we have on the title here? Thundercat drop on VeVe. All right, so Thundercats did a pretty good. They launched today. Today they launched at, I think, like, was it 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever they launched. They launched today. What is 989 minus, was it 449? It was 8. So they actually only made about $4,000 in there. 440. There were 1,000 of them. 449 left. They were like $8 per order, so 540 times 8, about 43.20. In the secondary market, let's see how they're doing. I don't see them doing crazy. Oh, common's $8. All right, and the uncommon is 6. The rare is 15. Ultra is 25. The secret rare is 185. So it's actually doing fairly well in the secondary, with just the uncommon going below. Uncommon actually has a really dope cover. The common cover's okay. The secret rare cover is like, of that, it's just like what you would see for the play, like the action figure. Doesn't really look great. Honestly, the uncommon's probably my favorite. Now I got this comic. I got the blind box. I got a common. The cover's okay on the common. Honestly, I like the ultra rare. That's really cool. It just looks kind of badass. And then the rare looks okay as well. I read it. It was good. I don't know who wrote it. It was fine. Will I get the next one that comes out? Probably. I don't know when they're coming out. So this is from Dynamite. Dynamite had listed over. They had a bunch of them, and I wrote them down, but they're not here. They're up somewhere else. I don't know if I took a picture of them. Maybe I did. Oh, I did. Okay. They had Red Sonja. They had our Thundercats. Then they had Project something from Dynamite, and then they had Vampirella. All of which, I mean, they made like $8,000, $9,000 from the Dynamite comics today, which is okay. I think the ones that did the best was Thundercats, followed closely by Vampirella, followed closely by Red Sonja, and then you had, what is called, Project Imperium, Survivor. I don't know. There's like a number 0 comic and a number 1 comic, and they did all right. Not really. But Thundercats obviously doing the most over there. That'll likely sell out at some point, just because it's the number 1 comic. Like it's the first edition of it. It's the first time you get it. So again, I'm pretty sure that they. Oh God, I'm dying. Pretty sure that'll sell out. Vampirella, I haven't bought any Vampirella. I want to, because that looks really interesting. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Was it comics? VeVe.me/comics. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to take a look at a Vampirella. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, okay. So Vampirella issue number 1. So I'm going to try that out here. That is going to be 8 doll hairs. I'm going to add to cart. Oh God, Jesus, man. All right, so added to cart. I'm going to go there. Quick lists are here. Oh, yep, I have read and understand the above. Oh, we're going to do a Crappy Bird giveaway as well. We have some news on Crappy Bird as well. I know the clock is ticking. Yep, I am verified. Going to put in the CCV code. Is it CCV or CVV? Never remember. Anyway, I'm going to go and do that. Chavez debit card paying. I don't need to do that. They're processing my order, and then I'll let you guys know what I get there. Be advised, I do not. All right, confirmed. I'm gonna unless I get like the secret rare right now, and it's worth like hundreds of dollars. I'm not. I got the uncommon number 885. I just all right. So I'll read that later, and I'll let you all know. Let's go. Okay. All right. Last time. So I mentioned, all right, OMI on new exchanges. So we had originally up until yesterday or 2 days ago, it was on TRIV, then it was on KCEX, and then it was on Aerodrome. But they got Renegade listed on that over the last week. And then over the last like 48 hours, OMI got listed on Open Ocean and X Exchange. It hasn't really done much since it got listed on there because, like I said, we're down like 8-9% today. We went from 0006s down to way in the 0005s. And do we go down even further from here? I don't know. Like I said, well, why are they going on these exchanges? Multiple reasons. It could just be that, hey, Base is becoming like the blockchain to be on. The fees are better than like almost every other exchange, almost every other chain. So I really like that. VeVe Comics saying thank you. All right, no problem. And because there's been a really big push, let me see if I can find it for OMI going. I don't have it here. I'll find it again. OMI going on Base. Where is it here? If you wind the clocks back a couple weeks ago, you had maybe like 5 billion OMI on Base, and then there was 8 billion and 9 billion, etc. And now there's a total of 13.2 billion OMI over on Base. So you've had this this push to get a lot of OMI on there. I'll show you a picture from before. I can find it. Oh, hey, look at that. Who dat? Was that Bobby Carpenter? AKA the General, former linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, helping him with the OMI. He's an OMI homie. Oh God, I'm dying. Anyway, yeah, just trying to get, because it makes sense. The bigger we are on Base, the more eyes that are on us, because Base is one of those things that everybody's building on right now. Shout out to Crappy Bird and shout out to Moon Credits for sponsoring the channel, helping with this episode. Like I said, we will do some giveaways over there in a minute. They're on Base as well. Seems that a lot of different things are happening with it, and the bigger we are, it just seems to be that the more eyes and attention get put on us. So is that why Aerodrome is, again, on Base? Is that why they listed us? Is that why any of these guys listed us? I don't know. But it can't hurt. So I would say if everyone wants to go in and help out with that, bridge your OMI to Base. You could do it on Stacker. Be advised with Stacker, you can only do like, I think I only ever did like 50 or 60 million at a time. The max you could potentially do is 100. Like I'll show you down here. Like that, it currently has 83 million that's ready to bridge over to Base if you have OMI on Ethereum. It'll only ever have 100. Like that balance will never go more than 100 billion, or I'm sorry, 100 million. So when you go and do that, just be wary of that, be cautious and be aware, because if you try to go and bridge 90 million right now and there's only 83 million on there, it's just going to spin forever. It's not going to work. But again, I've never been able to do more than like 50 or 60. Even when there's 100 million there, I was like, oh, let me try 90, and it just keeps spinning. It just won't work. So if you want to try about half of what's there, that's usually good. That's usually fine. So yeah, you could just send it there. I don't know if any of you are going to have more than like 50 or 60 million to bridge over. If you do, great. Just do it in a couple turns. Been doing that for a couple of my whales the last few days. All right, let's see where we are here. Friday night I crashed your party. All right, VeVe new slogan. All right, I'll see what they have here. So you have, this is from Superstar Money Joe, who's over on Superstar Money Joe is over on X. He posted a letter or an email from VeVe saying, "Hi, Superstar Money Joe. As we work to become the place the world collects, we sometimes face challenges and make mistakes. We're human too. We've identified an error from a past airdrop event affecting a small number of users, including you. If you're receiving this email, you are eligible for a special edition James Bond poster that we mistakenly did not deliver. Make it right, we're offering you a choice of limited edition James Bond digital collectibles, which will be added to your collection at no cost. Please select your preferred option by 15 January 2025. We don't hear from you. We'll choose one at random for you. But what I really want to focus on over there, it says like the place where the world collects. I don't know how I feel about it. The place, or I'm sorry, the place the world collects. Again, I don't know how I feel about it. Where it says the place the world collects. Comment down below, because it would make, I wouldn't make such a big deal of it, but they capitalize the letters, the place, and then world collects are capitalized. Is that going to be in marketing? I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should have done one of those things. Remember when this is a horrible example, but I need to talk about it anyway. Remember like 10, 15 years ago, Mountain Dew had a competition saying like, hey, we're going to let you choose what to name our next flavor of Mountain Dew. Now, obviously, that got taken over by the trolls at 4chan, and they named it something that that it should not have been named. And obviously, Mountain Dew had to be like, we can't freaking name it this, because it was well, let's say this. Picture a horrendous world leader, like the worst world leader to ever be, one of the worst world leaders to ever be amongst world leaders, Germany, and that person's name did nothing wrong. That was the name that was chosen by people for the supposed flavor, and Mountain Dew's like, all right, we can't do this. So but that's because they asked people what you wanted it. If VeVe were to go and give us like 5 different options, say like the place the world collects is number 1, and then they have options for the others, I feel like that would have just been, I would have liked to just been included in that. I feel like the fam would have liked to been included in that. Appease on the video, if you could, edit and re-upload. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay. Let's see where else we were after that. Crypto Cosmos says, just use the OMI bridge on Stacker to change my OMI from ETH chain over to base chain. It is so easy. Thank you, Stacker World. Foster Hilt puts in the the staples. That was easy button. Digital Vibe says, I'm curious. Oh God. What the VeVe official community thinks is the difference between the Grails on the left and the Grails on the right. So Grails on the left would be Partner Statue, Todd, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Superman, Darth Vader, and then the Grails on the right would be David Yu, the Donnie, the Eddie Riso, the Stephen Pugh Harley Quinn, the VeVe Gold and Silver logo, Secret Rare Ecomi. And so what he's doing is saying like brands that are most popular versus these items that are super scarce. You know, which one are like the true Grails. So I'm reminded of a thought experiment called the Ship of Theseus. If you're unfamiliar with it, let's say you have Ship of Theseus who traveled and conquered the world on this one ship. Eventually, it's put into a museum, and slowly but surely, you know, plank by plank, as the wood rots, they replace the planks of wood as they rot and replace it with new planks until not a single original piece of wood remained from the Ship of Theseus. And, you know, the one that's there, again, not a single plank of original wood remains. And on top of that, they took the original wood, they restored it, and assembled a new ship free of the rot, which is the Ship of Theseus. They're both the ship, and neither is the true ship. When I take a look at these, and I'm being told to say like, hey, which are the true Grails of VeVe? I'd say it depends on your perspective, and both are the Grails, and neither are the Grails. And how do you define Grails? I define it in Pokemon. You're not considered a Grail unless you're worth at least $10,000. So in the Pokemon, so you could have a card that you pay, let's say like Misty's Golduck from Gym Challenge. That's super rare. There's like 50 of them, first edition PSA 10s. But they despite it being super scarce and insanely hard to find, there's almost never any one of them on sale. I think the most that it ever went for was like $5,000. It's not a Grail, because even though there's very few of them and they're very, very scarce, the max that I think has ever been one has been sold for is like 5,500. Now, if you have one person come in and they say like, okay, well, I need it for my collection, I don't have it, and you have one sales price of 10 grand, like, okay, now that is a very intriguing data point. But if you put like a scatter plot on it, and then the next one just sells for like 5 or 6 grand again, I don't know if that's necessarily a grail. Yes, you had that one data point that did sell for that, but it doesn't have it. There's no consistent sales for that. Whereas something like, Trophy Kangaskhan has had multiple sales in the 6 figures. I hold the record for that of selling that for 279. I like bringing that up. Anyway, so for these, you had Superman never reached 10K. I think he was like 8K. Oh, he might have. But you have Miles Morales that had reached that multiple times. You had Todd Batman that had that was like that. You even had Reso Batman that had sold for. I sold one I think for like 18K, 20K. Partner Statue sold for 50K. Secret Spider-Man sold for well over that. Vader never went above like 2,800. Again, it was kind of born in the bear market. Donnie, I think a bunch of him that sold for like 30K. But it's really just about perspective and how you define Grails. So anyway, let's move on. Dr. Stuff the other day saying, sheesh, glad I pulled the trigger when I did. Bags are mostly loaded around 30 cents, but I didn't mind loading them more at the 70-cent range. Talking about VeVe, which went up to like 96 or 98 cents the other day. I think it's much lower now. I think it went down to like 72 cents before. I'll take a look and see where it's at now. It's at 76, almost 77 cents. Yeah, it was down to like 73.4. I think it wicked below that a little bit. Where is... Oh, a Thundercats. Oh my God, number 69 was floored on the market. Oh my God, epic. And Clever Jerk bought it. I love and hate you. I'm so jealous. All right, so there's a document on the Fias token swap. Coolio. What if some were purchased before the hack and some after? Do we file twice? All right, I'll let you guys know about the VeVe Fias thing in a bit. Anyway, let's move on here because that was depressing. Nope, going over that. Not going over that. Why are so many? I went over this before. Yesterday, Cristiano Ronaldo says, "I've set the standard with Binance. Now it's your turn. Collect your free premium digital collectibles today. Exclusively on Binance NFT. Hashtag Forever Skills. Hashtag Set the Standard. Hashtag Ad." Ben Rose had requoted that saying, "Welcome to the exciting world of digital collectibles, Binance. VeVe officials, pleased to see you here." Obviously, Binance has had digital collectibles for a while, but they haven't made any announcements or any ads or anything about it for quite a long time. Again, you see NBA. You see NBA tweet about NBA Top Shot. See the New England Patriots tweet about NFL All Day and their stuff. And now you have Binance doing ads again. They haven't done these ads in like 2 years at least. So it's not like they're new. I mean, we actually VeVe was actually competing with Binance for that Blackpink NFTs, and we actually got it. So it's very nice to see that all of these companies worth billions of dollars are making a comeback. So it's very nice to see. Go over that. Luigi. Oh, Jesus. Look at this Pokemon card, birthday cake. Oh, it's so freaking cute. You throw your birthday cake. The size was 10 damage times the number of candies on it. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, candles on it. I have a lot of candles on mine because I'm old. Oh, my friend. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get the screenshots of the news and have a bunch of friends. Anyway, do you know that Diddy and Luigi Mangioni's lawyers are married? Thought that was really interesting. Accidentally sent regular CBR, I don't even know what it stands for. It says Christopher Reeve's Superman was released 46 years ago today. I think that was yesterday. VeVe official requoted that, saying, legendary movie, show us your Superman first appearance digital collectibles on VeVe. So again, really like this type of guerrilla marketing, where every time somebody says something about any type of IP that we have, boom, VeVe's immediately there. Hey guys, show your stuff. Show your stuff. Really like that. This drone stuff's getting out of hand. Harris Ryan says, gonna laugh and sell some ultra rare Spider-Man collectibles at $10,000 soon. I don't know if they get back up there again. They might. Says, what a discount. Bagging them up and getting ready for the bull run because the price is very undervalued right now. He bought his most recent one for $580, and this person has 114 editions of those Spider-Man ultra rare first appearances, which is heckin' wild. That's a lot. That's a lot. Forget the drones. Nope, I will not. Rip Spidey Sony. Rip Spider-Man Sony universe. Sony Spider-Man universe. They had obviously Venom. They had Morbius. They had the Madam Web, and they had the Kraven the Hunter. All of them just absolutely bombed. They obviously did. Actually, the first Venom I think I heard was pretty good. I didn't even watch it, but then the next ones were eh. And the rest of the other Sony movies were trash because they're trash. They can't make good Spider-Man. Like trying to make Spider-Man movies without having Spider-Man in it. They officially concluded. Heck, just give all the rights to Marvel from Disney. Be advised, Elon Musk today reconfirmed X is planning to launch Xmail, meaning that X is going to have their own email service. If he did, what is it? If he did payment to payment for users, that'll be awesome. This is why Tesla has gone up like incredible amounts over the last couple of days, couple of weeks. You have CEOs of NVIDIA and Google have acknowledged that Tesla is the clear winner in full self-driving. I've been reporting on that for years now. We have big all right, so O'Milly Tees goes out and posts, big IP should really utilize the power of Web3 and collecting digitally, explore cool ways to reward long-term holders, find new ways to engage with the IP. The archaic way of we sell you something, buy it, shut up, enjoy, unquote, of course works, but can the space ever grow if it's just a digital version of the physical world? Maybe that's why most in real life collectibles collectors see it as stupid, showing the endless possibilities one can do that in real life will never be able to do. Will flick the proverbial light switch on, but what do I know? I'm just a guy. I mean, we're still really small right now. So the fact that big IP should utilize the power of Web3 and collecting digitally, it's still a really small space. Now, could they help without much effort? Absolutely. A quick tweet here, a quick thing there. They don't have to go and spend millions of dollars on like a commercial. Who watches TV anymore? Or anything like that. But again, tweeting, emailing, that doesn't cost anything. So they could do that. Again, free ways to do that. Again, just an idea. Definity is doing so well. Thank you everyone for joining me for my birthday yesterday. Crypto. So Mark Longo, the owner of Peanut the squirrel, the OG, the owner of the actual Peanut the squirrel, is suing Binance over a Peanut listing, alleging unauthorized use of Peanut's likeness, demands IP removal by December 31st, 2024. Crypto Wendio says, IP and crypto are so fascinating to me. Personal ethics come into play while participating in a true decentralized economy. Such a circus to watch. Godspeed. Obviously, when you have VeVe digital collectibles, that'll never happen because you have all of them officially licensed by the company that they're representing. So obviously, you like that. Crappy Bird today was up 16-ish%. Let's see if that had Crappy Bird. Let's see if that has maintained. It has a little bit over the last 7 days. Are obviously up, but obviously just today it had reverted back to actually down 5%. But I still love it. When I took that, it was 001983, and now obviously it's 00208. So it's actually higher than it was when I took that photo. Me and Mumbot share a birthday. She was bowling yesterday. Shout out to Mumbot. I love her. Okay, so here's some more stuff on NFTs. You have the volume on Pudgy Penguins in the last 24 hours is 4,785 ETH. Lil Pudgy's 3,200 ETH. Azuki 2,200 ETH. V, I don't even know what V is, but there's been 1,100 ETH in volume on that over the last 24 hours. And all of these are, with the exception of Pudgy Penguins being down 1.5%, all of these, I guess, except for Lil Pudgies is only up 75% in volume. Everything else is up hundreds of percent in volume, except for Cool Cats, which is up 3,400% in volume. And then you have something similar for, I'll finish this, the ... Azukis, the Doodles, the Cool Cats, Boarded Yacht Club, and then Mochaverse Beans, Pudgy President, Mutant Nate Yacht Clubs, Happy Seals, V Friends, Milady, and Azuki Elemental. All of these, again, up triple digits, with the exceptions of Milady is only up 50%, Pudgy Present only up 91%, but Mochaverse up 1,269%. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69. Oh my God, why do I feel like poop? I know I feel like poop. I've been sick. Let's move on a little bit here. Devi Ecosystem has posted what makes a token stand out among a sea full of them. For Devi, it's all about real-world utility, fueling seamless value exchanges in the ecosystem, tied to sustainable projects via the Evergreen Fund, supporting AI-driven tokenomics for long-term growth. And then VeVe has gone out and tweeted, I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm dying. VeVe Digital Collectibles has celebrate the season with these animated digital collectibles of Christmas ornaments from Coca-Cola, featuring the iconic polar bear. Holiday classic since '93, this beloved character embodies cherished family moments now brought to life in AR. Let's go see if any of these are going to be worth getting. 1,624 of the rare. I do like the shades on that guy. This polar bear looks like it's having fun sledding, and I'm going to guess is the secret rare. 324. All right, and these are $15 per. I might do a gamble on one, because if you get the 324, it's obviously going to be much more than $15. Is the rare going to be more than that? Nah. But that secret rare is going to be really big, especially as 30 of them are taken away. So it's actually going to be 294 out of them. So that's actually really, really small. So that's definitely, for me, I'm going to definitely go and do that. And try to get that blind box. The Uncle Scrooge. I talked about this with VeVe Magic a little bit yesterday. The Christmas on Bear Mountains, first appearance of Uncle Scrooge, that had sold out, which I was not expecting it to, but it did. Every now and then, something surprises you. Ooh, that doesn't feel good. Okay, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Robert Geek over on the VeVe Facebook says, agree or disagree, VeVe should focus less on comics and more on collectibles. Mass adoption of digital collecting will not come from comics. All comics should be released on Wednesday night when Marvel releases them. I mean, I'm not going to lie, these key comics that we have, where it's like the first appearance of somebody that's, like, okay. Well, I mean, also, very, very few people are in right now. So if you want to say, like, hey, if you take the crypto rules and you put it towards comics, buy when it's boring, it's pretty hella boring for a lot of comic books, especially some of the key comics. Obviously, some are better than others. I think first appearance Century, first appearance Silver Surfer, I think a lot of those are undervalued. And that's just for the historical significance. I don't know really about those comics. Like Jeff the Land Shark, those comics are great. I love those comics, but they're worth like nothing. It's just the first appearances of a lot of those characters. I mean, the first appearance of Jeff the Land Shark is actually worth a little bit of money now. I think partly because of Marvel Rivals. Because Marvel Rivals, Jeff the Land Shark's just a beast. So maybe he's becoming more popular because he's just more popular in general. When we talk about like physical collectibles, a lot of money is really in books already. A lot of money is in comics. A lot of money is in these first edition books. So I really like the way that VeVe's doing it. I think Robert Peak it's a fun thought experiment. It's a fun question. But I would say I disagree. I think a lot of the people that'll eventually come in are going to come in for comics. That'll be really interesting because now most people are really, they're into collectibles or both, and comics is like a secondary thing. But yeah, a lot of people that are going to come in are likely going to be people that are into comics. So like I don't think there's too many people that came in because, oh, you have the Todd Batman, I have the physical Todd Batman. I just had to get the digital. Like I don't think that happens. I think more often than not, a lot of people that do collect or have collected comics come in, maybe not because of comics, they just say like, okay, collectibles, let's see what they have here. And I just think it's an easier transition to get people that collect comics to come in and buy these collectibles as opposed to the people that again, who had these Todd McFarlane Batman physical statues before VeVe? Who had the Eddie Reese? Who had the Stephen Pugh Harley? Like, who had these physical collectibles before we had them on VeVe? I don't know if any of you guys had them. So again, that just goes to show you that I think the people that are coming in here, a lot of them do have collected comics. They know what ones we have here. They'll say, "Oh, I know this comic. This goes for X amount in the real world. You have it on here, and it's super cheap. Let me buy it." You know, that type of thing. And it could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. OMI. Breaking news from Rockman Blockchain saying missing shrimp found, launching their own coal exchange where users can pay less fees to trade and make their own meme coins. So that was fun. Not gonna do that. VeVe Comics out this week. So you have Ultimate Spider-Man number 12, Time Variance Authority number 1, Star Wars Ewoks number 3, Alligator Loki Holiday Special. I actually want to get that. I really want to get that. Star Wars Ahsoka, Ahsoka number 6, Spectacular Spider-Man number 10, Helverine number 1, Deadpool number 9, Daredevil number 16, Captain America number 16, Immortal Thor number 18, Psylocke number 2, Sentinels number 3, Blood Hunters number 5, and S4 number 27, Conquest 2099 number 5, and Namor number 5. I don't know if any of those are really good. Immortal Thor would be interesting because so we played a bit with this theory. Well, not really this theory. In the Marvel universe, the MCU, you have normal Thor, and then after he kind of gets fat, you have thick Thor, and he doesn't really have Mjolnir because Mjolnir kind of broke. Like Hela destroyed him, so he has the battle axe. He has Stormbreaker, right? And he uses Stormbreaker in Infinity War, and then in Endgame, he kind of gets Mjolnir from another time, but for a while he didn't have it. In Secret Wars, and actually he doesn't have it again because Jane Foster has Mjolnir. Because, and not that he really lost his. I feel like when he got fat, he probably should have lost his worthiness, but that's that's part of Marvel's woke. Is like, you're not okay, but you're okay. You're still worthy, even though you're chunky. But either way, I digress. There's in the comics, they have these incursions, and they're all other universes kind of colliding with ours. And in it, you see Thor, Thorr, and he has Mjolnir, and inscribed on it says, "He who ever holds his hammer, should he be unworthy, shall receive the power of Thor, Thorr." And then our Thor, who's no longer worthy, because Jane Foster's worthy now, picks. Oh, now he has Mjolnir because it's awesome. It's amazing. It's so good, and I really hope that they do something like that in Secret Wars in the movies that come out for the MCU. There was a squirrel outside my house today, and I thought look at him in his prime. Okay, sorry. Let's keep on going here. My friends. It was a Christmas party a few years ago. I was getting with my other friend in Iraq. That was nice. Not go over that or that, dude. They nerfed in Epic Games, Riot Games, whatever it is for Fortnite. Mrs. Incredible. They nerfed her. They took away her booty. VeVe Comics says big congrats to these past the winners. The past 3 runner winners are Doctor Strange, Mark J. Dunst, and Market Smart for the weekly VeVe Comics giveaway. So they have won. So collect your stuff. Crypto Cosmos has never had a doubt that NFTs would come back for their second cycle. Going to be a fun ride this next year. When does that money come to VeVe? I'm not sure. We shall see. Let's go to the OMI right now and see if there's been any change the last couple minutes. There has not been. Oh god, hiccups. Still at 5.5. Uh, nope. So Noah, if everyone remembers him, he used to work for VeVe. He was working for Ubisoft. He says, "Hey, everyone, this is coming from the Ubisoft Discord saying, this is Noah, your Ubisoft Web3 community manager. I'd like to provide an important update on the status of our Web3 Discord server and where we go next. As you may know, we started this wonderful Discord community from the ground up nearly 2 years ago in early 2023. Since then, we have enjoyed many fun announcements together as Ubisoft expanded its Web3 presence through exciting IP collaborations, as well as launching our first ever Web3 titles, Champions Tactics and Captain Laserhawk, the game. And you have been there all along with all the way. You've been there all along the way with us. I guess that's right. From live conversations, community competitions, and even interactive scavenger hunts. Discord server has served as your primary way of keeping up with our Web3 partnerships, and we've enjoyed keeping you up to date all our activity in the space. With that said, unfortunately, due to various personal reasons, I'm leaving the team and returning to my native home in California. As a result, we will soon be winding down this Discord community in its current form. That said, I've been working with the team on the best way to keep our community going and to keep you in the loop with all of our Web3 news. Proud to announce that we are moving to a brand new Telegram community and quickly follow your latest news and chat with the teams and each others as we continue our Web3 gaming journey together. And he has the link below on Ubisoft Web3 official over on Telegram. It says, once again, it has been the utmost pleasure to serve as a community manager here in this Discord community. So it sounds like they're just shutting down their Discord. I don't know if this has been shut down in general. It sounds like they're going to Telegram. I don't know why. I don't know why they couldn't just get another manager. Maybe, are they closing up shop? Comment down below your theories. I haven't heard any news since then, since this was posted a few hours ago. But comment down below again any of your theories. Tomorrow we get new Pokemon packs on TCGP called Mythical Island, and I'll see y'all there. And I do not have a lot of those little things, so I'm only going to be able to get like 1 or 2 packs. But we shall see. Be advised, if you go to private battles and use thanks as a code, and then just surrender and thank the people, you can farm shop tickets if you go and do that. Can't go over this news. I'll go over that. It's been 42 minutes. On point. Flying. All right. I guess real quick on these UFOs. I'm pretty sure that the government knows what these UFOs are. They're just not saying. I think that's really all I want to say on that. Comics and Crypto saying, hey, we have a unopened VeVe gold logo fig pin that's going to be on sale for 1.5 million OMI. The gold and silver fig pin, the item is sealed in its original package. Shipping is included, 1.5 million. That is for Comics and Crypto. So if you want one, go and message him for it. Oh, and another one, an unopened one I think is going to be sold for like $375 in the next day or so as well. Right, patent. Nope, not even going to go. And I think that was it. Oh no, I guess this is it. Justin Dice over on Facebook saying, seems like a bargain considering the number of mints, talking about the Punisher, the Fist of Vengeance. This is the common, but it's a special edition. Says the importance of this character and the fact that it's a special edition. Chase Collectibles, basically trying to go and buy one for $390, trying to justify that purchase. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, it is a first appearance. It is the Punisher, and it's a very, very limited amount. Would I get it? I mean, I have the option to buy it right now. I'm not right now. I don't know. Like, how many of these, like, let's look at its counterpart. Let's look at what Sabretooth. Yeah. All right, hold on. And Sabretooth is the one with the little wristlets, the wrist linklets. Let's see what they are. Special edition. There's 13 of them in the market. And if it'll load for me, I will show you. But this app is running a little slow. There we go. We'll sort by lowest listing price, and that's $399. So it seems that they're both around the same price. So comment down below what you think of that. Also, today marks 27 years since one of the biggest Pokemon incidents happened in its history, when the episode Computer Warrior Porygon, or Electric Soldier Porygon, aired in Japan. Due to a flashing strobe effect, over 700 Japanese people suffered adverse health effects, including nausea, dizziness, headaches, and photosensitivity, triggered seizures. And then the episode was banned. After the incident, Pokemon anime did not air for 4 months. The more you know. All right, that's all the news I have for today. I want to go over and get to everyone's comments. Before I do, though, I'm going to go and ask that everyone smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. And if you don't want to wait for me to get to your comments, do a quick $2 super chat, and I will get to you right away. VeVe Ben, thank you for being a member. Good day, Randy. Good day, VeVe Ben. Carlos says, "Let's go get this bread." Booth says, "Randy, Randy, Randy." VeVe Zombie says, "Yo, what up, Zombie? I love you, man." Thank you all for being with me over these last few years. Steve-O Chadivo, "Let's get this toast." Yo, what maniac just baked a loaf of bread and then just says, "Bake it again, toast it again." Gary O, what's going on, Gary O? How's it going, fam? Dude, buttered toast is one of like my favorite things to eat. I don't know why. The Sketch Labs is just a tip for the stream. I love you guys. I remember in that episode of Kyle XY where what's his name and Josh try to teach Kyle how to be like a bro, and he's like, just be like, "Yo, I love you guys," and then Kyle's just like, "Guys, I love you." Okay, it was awesome though. I love that show. Yeah, dude, butter toast is like one of my favorite things. Omar says, "Good evening." Good evening, Omar, my friend. Connor. Oh god. What's up, Connor? Give me those waves. Posse Weber, thank you for the belated birthday wish, and much love to the wishes of the birthdayer people. Yes. Anyway, Walrus King says, "Get better, Randolph." I had a dream the other day that my boy called me Randall, and I did not like Randall, but Randolph is all right. It's Randy's fine. Honestly, so I've had a lot of nicknames over the years. It was Chavez, Jake from Twilight. There's a lot of nicknames, but I guess for Chavi Cat, Chavi Bear, Super Chavi Bear, just Randizzle. Randolph is like but I will take that and salute you, C3PO, secret rare C3PO, and your R2D2. Jason Payne says, "Good day, mate. Thank you for being a member." MicroStrat. I was like, master. I was like, oh, MicroStrategy. All right, check that. 430 Bitcoin. You meant 439,000. Yeah. Did I say that? Did I not say that? Maybe I missed. I misspoke. I may have misspoke. Yeah, Bitcoin holding strong at 106. Oh, Ethereum back up over 4K. Oh, girl, you're getting me hot, Cherie. I want what you got all over me. Isn't my love strong enough, ready to rock you long enough? Flow is down to 90 cents. I need to get flow. They said my aunt and uncle forgot about the crypto they bought 7 years ago. $15,000 opened a Ledger app and found out it's worth $500,000 now. Got their Ledger code and find the seed phrase. Oh my god, that is horrible. That is horrendous. Hold on. I gotta comment again. That video had to re-upload it. Someone's but her slightly incorrect card language. I don't even. It's a big collector in the hobby, honestly. Oh my god. Don't show me this message again. That's rough. Will do. Oh, who we got here? Nope, ain't doing that. Okay. VeVe Zombie, with the face palm from the face. There's Aunt and Uncle. Yeah, that's. I mean, 7 years ago. So what is that? 2017. What mindset were they in 2017? Did anyone have a birthday that year? Is anyone born or married or died that year? Like, try to ask them themselves in that mindset. What would their code be? What would their seed phrase? Like, well, I guess it's their seed phrase. Like, oh, dude, where would they put it? Where would they put it? Would they put it with someone? Would they bury it? Oh, Bill Gardner landed a secret rare Thundercat. Oh. Let us see where we are in a minute. I'm just going to yes. Okay, where the heck am I? Okay. Let's go to Thundercats and see how many of them have been sold. Oh, there's only three. So yeah, this is gonna sell out. Only 379 left. And Secret Rare, what is that worth? 220 is the floor on Secret Rare. Vampirella, not so much. Oh, it's Vampirella, not Vampirella. Okay, Vampirella. Well, I got one and I cannot wait to read it. Ricky. Every time I ever, dude, like nobody has gotten this reference. So anytime there's ever a name that's like, oh, this is my boy Ricky, or someone mentions the name Ricky, anytime the word Ricky is said, I immediately go, Ricky! And nobody has ever questioned it. Like, it's the most autistic thing, not the most autistic thing I've ever done, but there'll be two people having a conversation. Like, I'll be in the conversations. I'm like, oh, yeah, like my boy Ricky. Be like, Ricky! And they just ignore it. And, like, they ignore the pop culture reference that I'm giving them. For those of you that don't know, a movie called Boys in the Hood, or spoilers, it's been out for 30 years, but spoilers, Ricky gets gunned down, and then they bring him all bloody to his house. They put him on the couch, and then his mother comes in going, Ricky! But every time I reference it, like nobody gets the reference. So this is why I also say, oh, you know that scene? You know, am I this character in this scene in this episode? Because, and then I say it. Now, if I were to say, like, hey, am I Ricky's mother in Boys in the Hood? Because, oh, Ricky, then they would get it. But every time I say something like that, people are like, hey, yo, bro, why are you always referencing stuff? Because if I make the actual reference and nobody's there to, and I don't explain myself, then they don't get the reference. And this is just what I deal with on a daily basis. And the NyQuil is mixing with the Cinnabon coffee, and I am not feeling okay, fam. What was your question? Hey, Randy, what's up? Quick question. Why is there no link on the comic reader app? The web page, purchase comics directly? Oh, I don't know. Also, um, you can't read comics on the app anymore. It takes you to the reader app, and like, I want to have the option. I want to have the option to read something on the app, as opposed, like, so. I understand that if I read something on the comic on the VeVe app, or to read a comic on the VeVe app, it is not as good of a time, and it's harder to read as opposed to reading it on the VeVe Comics Reader app. So I get that the VeVe Comics Reader app makes for a better experience, makes reading the comics easier, and it's an easier time. I understand that, but I don't want to have to download a separate app to read that comic. And now I'm being forced to. Now, if I go to read a comic on the VeVe app, it automatically takes me to the VeVe Comics Reader app. I have to update the app, and I understand they're doing what is best for me, but I want to have the option to do anyway. Why there's no link on the comic reader app to the webpage? I don't know. I could ask them about that, and I could be like, hey, let me. I will ask, and I shall get back to y'all to a later date. Omar saying, I hope VeVe gets NFL license. Disney Plus got it. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope they get that as well. Yeah. I'll ask Bobby what he thinks. Luface says they offered me half if I could help them unlock it. If you know anything, tell me. No code, no C's lost. I'm afraid they already had FU money, so don't feel bad. Listen, check that secret has to be somewhere. Tear apart the house. Tear apart their family's house, their friends' house. So when you go for secret or top secret clearance in the military, When you go in top secret clearance in the military, they ask, they talk to your friends, they talk to anyone that is foreign born that you know, they talk to anyone that you've interacted with in like the last 7 years. It is a pain in the goddamn balls to get top secret clearance in the military. And God forbid because you have it for like 7 years or something. God forbid it lapses before you renew it and you have to go through it again. Oh my God, it's horrible. But do that. Talk to their friends. Anyone in the last 7 years they might have known. Or I guess 14 years because they have to go 7 years from the point when they got it. Yeah. I mean, that's what I would do for $250,000. Cat 216, happy birthday for yesterday. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Mahalo is careful. Talking bad about Jeff will not be wise. Jeff the Land Shark? Oh, I love Jeff the Land Shark. Jeff the Land Shark is like my guy. Like I have like 38 of his first appearance, like West Coast Avengers #7, I think. But I forget why it was. Oh my God, I don't know what organs in my bottom. Is that my liver? Oh, I'm hecked. Anyway, careful talking about that. Yeah, no, I love Jeff. I've never talked bad about Jeff Blanchard. His comics aren't worth a lot. And maybe it is. JP, the 3GP guys, Ray or Andy Chavez, any of our partnerships, i.e. contracts such as Disney expiring anytime soon? I don't know. That is not my that's not my specialty. I don't work for VeVe. That's something you would have to get from like Ben or from someone else. And recall is what exchange? Aerodrome, Triv. What was the other one? Aerodrome, Triv, and something else. And then more recently, we have Ocean Exchange and then X Exchange. KCEX was the other one. So those are them. All Renegade listed. Sketch that as a tip for the stream. Thank you. Thank you kindly. We love you a long time. But another reason why we could get those is because maybe it's because they're on base, maybe it's because there's more volume recently, or maybe because we're talking to another exchange, and maybe it's something small. But again, it's Web3 is a very small world, and if you know somebody in Web3, they know somebody else. Like it's plays like 4 degrees to Kevin Bacon, play 4 degrees to like take a picture in Web3 of somebody in Web3. I guarantee you, if you don't know that person, you know somebody that does know that person. So what I mean by this is, if VeVe or OMI or whoever's talking to an exchange to get OMI listed, there might be leaks, and somebody working at that exchange might tell their boys or girls at another exchange, hey, yo, we're going to list OMI, so you might want to list OMI before we list OMI, because Now, again, what other explanations are there for us to get 5 new exchanges, all Renegade listed, in the past like 6 days? I don't know, but that's my opinion there. Thank you for the tip. Planet Vampire says, you totally don't cough like Derek Zoolander getting the black lung. Hope we shall see. My voice changed too. It's so manly now. It's so deep. Troy Paris is Mr. Huggable. Hug. Ecosteru says, on PC you need a PDF reader. Oh well, I do not own a PC, so that is on the PC people. Hold on. Let me tell my boy. All right, let me tell my boy here something. 2013 HD foil was introduced, and collectors called it Smooth Cosmo foil. I called it HD, but did not know it was also Cosmo. His feelings were hurt. So ridiculous, probably because he's one of the collectors that coined the term. Okay, you know what? Heck him. If I re-uploaded a video for every complaint I got, I'd have re-uploaded 10,000 videos by now. Never do this again. He sounds like a bitch. Don't let him stop you from living your best life. Okay. What did it say here? Oh my god. Why does Instagram suck today? Both variants are Cosmo. We can't call one HD and the other Cosmo variant because, but oh my god, even though no one knows anything but HD now, basically the need the corner. Yeah, heck this dude. You don't need people like that as a subscriber. Where was I? The Sketch Lab says, I see people are so upset about VeVe and actual ownership, which they're certainly entitled to that. I just hope they aren't saying this while having a Steam account. Sketch Lab is by your friend, so I'm gonna. Wow. Okay. Stacker down. I don't know. Is Stacker down? We'll see. Yeah, people get really loose with that term ownership. Riz Taker says, "How's the OMI homie?" Yo, what's up, Riz Taker? Great name. I like your Funko Pops in the there. So, are you still all your OMI from last bull run? Well, I think you mean, do I still have all my OMI? Which is yes, I do, and then some. Oh, Collection says, yo, what up? Guys, it's been an hour. I am still deathly sick, so I'm gonna take some more NyQuil and I'm going to go to bed. And yes, I am still holding all my OMI from last bull run and then some. Guys, thank you for the super chats, but I'm destroyed. My body is dead. My mind is dead. I'm gonna bounce. Comment, like, and subscribe. Comments good to the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say goodbye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you. Get well. Meow, 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 meow. What is going to be a good outro song? Well, I have a deep voice now. I've got my mind set on you and ready. Oh, and the last time I freaked out, I just kept looking down. It's just a stuttering.